This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, we talk about legislative redistricting with two state lawmakers, all about the changes next. Hello everyone, and thanks for joining us for the latest edition of FYI on SSPTV. I'm Ken Kara. As always, we start with some headlines from FYI News 13 and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. One person died when fire struck a double home around 4 o'clock this morning in Freeland. According to our media partner, the Standard Speaker, the man was pronounced dead after being retrieved from a second-floor bedroom. The fire also forced 2 adults and a child from the other side of the home. They are being helped by the American Red Cross. The State Police Fire Marshal and forensic units are searching for a cause. This morning's snowy road conditions resulted in several accidents, one involving a state trooper. Police were investigating an accident around 12:30 a.m. when a tractor-trailer slid, hit their patrol car, which then hit the disabled vehicle along I-80 in Black Creek Township. That disabled car struck one of the troopers, who flew over the guardrail. He was taken to the hospital, treated, and released. A second trooper was not hurt. The new state redistricting plan took effect on December 1st, and it means a lot of changes for representation in some local communities. At yesterday's ribbon-cutting ceremony for the new West Hazleton Police Department, FYI talked with State Representative Tara Toohill, who had represented the borough and helped get funding for the new police station, and the borough's new lawmaker as a result of redistricting, State Representative Gerald Mullery.
Well, this is my 10th day on the job in the new 119th Legislative District. We're very excited to be representing towns that are on the move like West Hazleton, and to be a part of a wonderful occasion like we've celebrated here today, to turn an abandoned structure into a vital part of the community right here on the main artery in town is a wonderful accomplishment by the mayor, by council, and by the police force.
It's very sad redistricting for me, because when I came here today, of course, that was on my mind, that I've been able to represent West Hazleton for 4 years, and I love the people in West Hazleton, and I don't want them to ever stop calling, or I don't want to ever stop serving them. But we do have Representative Mullery, and he's here today as well, and we plan on working together. And now our area, the one good thing is the Hazleton area, we have 2 voices now. So when we go down in the House of Representatives, it's not just myself constantly trying to only work with Senator Yudichak to get money for this area and make things better. Now Representative Mullery as well is going to be there beating that drum for West Hazleton and parts of Hazel Township, Freeland. So it's bittersweet, but I think that there should be some positive advantages to it as well.
Well, we have a boatload of new towns here in southern Luzerne County, from Hazel Township to West Hazleton, Denison, Foster, Freeland, Jetto, and to better serve the folks who live in those communities, we've opened a fully staffed, full-time office on Main Street in Freeland. That's up and running right now, and we welcome anyone to come in who needs assistance on state programs.
Representative Mullery's new office at 532 Center Street in Freeland is open 8:30 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 8:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. on Fridays. The phone number is 570-636-3500. Hazleton is turned on every second Friday of the month, and that means plenty of fun tomorrow in downtown Hazleton. Enjoy free photos with Santa and Mrs. Claus in the lobby of the Markle Building, merchant specials and discounts, plus entertainment for the entire family. And a book signing by local author Dr. Edward T. Bednarz III, who wrote The Journey to Discover the Meaning of Life. The signing is 5 p.m. until 7:30 p.m. at Frankie's Pizzeria on Wyoming Street. Plus, a special film presentation, The Vatican Museums, at 7 p.m. at the Wilsey Center. For a full list of activities, go to downtownhazleton.org. To get you in the holiday spirit, the Pennsylvania Theater of Performing Arts will present the holiday classic White Christmas for Second Friday. That's tomorrow at 7 p.m. with additional performances Saturday at 7 p.m. and Sunday at 3 p.m. And we have 1 pair of tickets to see White Christmas at the J.J. Farrar Center this weekend. Call 570-455-7267 extension 104. Leave your name and phone number and we'll draw a winning entry. Tickets must be picked up at our studios tomorrow between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Call us now, and good luck, and this is for our 5 p.m. show, or you could call anytime, really. Tomorrow night also marks the second annual Christmas in Cunningham. It will feature a parade at 6 p.m. starting at the Valley Vets, followed by a tree lighting ceremony and Santa's arrival via fire truck. All parade participants are reminded to bring a canned good to donate to the Valley Food Pantry. There will be food and craft vendors on the grounds of the Cunningham Borough Building. Everyone is invited to Christmas in Cunningham tomorrow at 6 p.m. Remember, for breaking news, you can always go to standardspeaker.com, and for in-depth news stories about our area, check out the Standard Speaker each and every day. Coming up next on FYI, we'll tell you what's happening at Eckley Miners Village for the holidays, and later in sports, local motorsport journalist Dino Oberto is here for our FYI Fast Lane segment.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Every Thursday here on FYI, we feature the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress. We go in the community to find out about the local revitalization effort. Today is no different. We're joined by Krista Schneider, who is the Executive Director of the Alliance. And also with us today is Jim Kelshaw, who is the Vice President of the Alliance and also has a list of titles with Can Do as well. Jim, thank you so much for joining us. And Krista, I don't mean to be rude. Jim, I guess, tell us about how instrumental the revitalization is for Can Do, because Can Do is also actively involved in the Alliance's progress.
Well, great. Well, thanks for having us. And well, first off, our mission at Can Do is for the betterment of the Hazleton community through the creation and retention of jobs. It's not just our industrial parks. The downtown is very, very specific to the quality of life, and we're happy to play a part in it. We've been trying to be very active as of late, particularly playing part in the Downtown Hazleton Alliance, of which I serve on, as well as Kevin O'Donnell. We've recently purchased the Remember When building. We offered funds to the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for the acquisition of security savings, and we have some ongoing plans for other things downtown.
Any hint as to what the plans are for the Remember When building?
Well, it is a hint. It is a hint. At the Alliance, we have engaged a comprehensive plan for what to do with downtown. One of the things that we've been focusing on is arts and cultural centers. We're looking at the two properties between Security Savings and the Remember When building as kind of a hub for that. The talk about the Arts League potentially moving into the Security Savings building, and the other thing that goes along with that is food and restaurant tourism. At Can Do, we also operate Can Be, which is the Community Association for New Business Entrepreneurship. And an idea that we've been focusing on, it seems to be getting some pretty good reviews so far too, is to look at the feasibility of a kitchen incubator and retail space in the Remember When building.
Wow, that sounds great. Really some great ideas coming along. There's also some funding you wanted to tell us about that was also recently made possible to benefit the downtown.
Sure. Another one of our initiatives, this came out of our strategic plan at Can Do for the next couple of years. We are also a funding source. We provide access to local small businesses, to state and other government funds for loans for buildings. Two of the things that we're very happy with downtown, we were able to secure PETA financing for the DBI properties of the Hazleton National Bank building as well as the Traders Bank building. Low interest loans from the state to help make those projects come to fruition and bring jobs downtown.
Wow, really sounds great what is happening. I'm sure as you're being at the helm of all of this and seeing all of this happen in the downtown, you must be ecstatic, not only with what Can Do, but with everything that's transpiring.
Absolutely. There's a lot of partnerships coming together, a lot of people working together, a lot of good things happening, and we hope that the momentum continues.
Is there anything you want to update us on or give us any hints as to any new things that are developing?
Our strategic plan is coming to a point where we're ready to present it to the public, or at least the preliminary parts of it, and that'll be online. We'll be making that public shortly, and we'll be hosting public meetings.
All righty. So we hope that this keeps you up to date each and every week, letting you know what is happening, because good things truly are happening in downtown Hazleton. People need to pay attention and take notice to all that is going on.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Well, this happened. It It started snowing on Wednesday evening and it didn't really stop. Let's check with the experts from the National Weather Service for our forecast. Tonight, scattered snow showers before 3 a.m., then a chance for flurries. New snow accumulation of less than a ½ inch is possible. Our low will be 23 degrees. On Friday, on our extended forecast, there's a slight chance of snow showers. Our high will be 34 degrees. At night, we'll dip down to 25 as the snow moves out of our area. Saturday, the sun, welcome back. We'll get up to 34 degrees. Saturday night will be mostly cloudy and we'll dip down to 26. On Sunday, mostly cloudy, high of 35, low at night of 28. Monday looks mostly cloudy with a high of 38 and a low of 27 at night.
It's definitely beginning to look a lot like Christmas at the Eckley Miners Village, and they're here today to tell us about a wonderful event, Christmas at Eckley, taking place Saturday and Sunday, December 13th and 14th. And here with all the details is Dr. Bodie Morin, who is the site administrator at the Eckley Miners Village, and Kimberly Barton, who is a Vista volunteer. Dr. Morin, I'm going to start with you. How did Christmas at Eckley come about?
Well, we've been a state historic site for about 40 years, and in that time we try to develop programs that sort of celebrate the lives and the lifeways of people that came from all over the world to settle in Northeast Pennsylvania to mine coal. So in that time, we've developed a number of our programs. We have, as you know, we have several summer programs, and then every year we try and do something at Christmas, of course, to sort of talk about the holidays and how they were celebrated in the patch towns.
And now this year you're making it even bigger and better, though. You've combined several events, I guess, under all one roof.
Yes, well, under 4 roofs, actually. We've in the past, we've had sort of 2 separate events, a specific children's event and then sort of a shopping experience down at the Sharp House. So this year, we are going to do one big Christmas event over this weekend, and we're going to have entertainment programming in the museum building, kids' crafts in the Episcopal Church, some exhibits in the company store, and then we're going to have another experience in the Sharp House again. But it's going to be one large event, and for all ages, for all family members should come.
Well, Eckley is known for their wonderful events that they hold any time of the year. You're certainly not disappointed. And Kimberly, you are a volunteer, a Vista volunteer. So tell us what Vista is and what that means to be such a volunteer.
Well, Vista is Volunteers in Service to America. And the big thing that we try to do is alleviate poverty in different communities. My job at Eckley has been to kind of bring the fundraising element there, as well as do a little bit of event planning and some volunteerism. Because over at Eckley, we're always looking for new volunteers. If you'd like to come out and help for our Christmas event, we still have a few places and no volunteer is too small.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of people get involved, and that's what makes it all work. Mm-hmm. So how enjoyable is this experience going to be this weekend? Tell everybody why they should come out.
Well, this weekend we do have the local Hazelton High School Choir. They're going to come out and do performance for us on Saturday. The event will be December 13th and 14th from noon to 4. If you come out and you bring a non-perishable food item as a donation, we will be collecting those, and you can get $1 off your ticket price. And then all donations will go towards the Catholic Social Services food pantry.
Well, that's a nice tie-in then to help out those in need as well. Mm-hmm. So this is a major event for Eckley. So we really want to see a large turnout, and it really puts people in the holiday spirit.
Exactly. We're doing a little bit of everything for everybody. There's the crafts for the kids, there's tricky trays and shopping for the adults, and then for the whole family, there's the choirs, there's going to be Santa Claus is going to make a little appearance, and he might have a little treat for the kids, so that'll be a nice thing for them to do as well.
All righty, so grab your cameras and come on out to Eckley. Again, it's all taking place, Christmas at Eckley, this Saturday and Sunday, December 13th and 14th from noon to 4 both days. Admission is $7 a person, but bring a non-perishable food item and you'll get $1 off your cost, and under 5 are free. For more information on the event or to be a volunteer, you can call them at 636-2070 or go to eckleyminersvillage.com. But most importantly, come out this weekend. It will truly put you in the holiday spirit.
You don't see a lot of green this time of year. If you want to, buy a tree or check out or play the Pennsylvania Lottery. Here's your daily midday winning number, 694, the Big 4, 1592, Quinto, 77420, Treasure Hunt, 8, 11, 14, 19, and 29. We jump in the fast lane next on FYI.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Put your turn signal on and get back in the FYI fast lane. We're here with Dino Alberto, motorsport journalist. I guess a lot of the cars you deal with don't actually have turn signals, but my Subaru does, so I'll go with that. You're getting ready. The NEPA Race Car Show coming back. Show you and your wife put on, happening again at the Laurel Mall again this year, February 9th to the 15th. If you have a car you're interested in registering for the event, you can still do that. Information up on your screen. And the cool thing about your show is it gives a variety of a whole bunch of different cars that race around our region.
That's absolutely right, Kenny. That's exactly what we want this show to be, is to showcase the many different types of cars and drivers that compete throughout the Hazleton area and the region itself. From road racers to stock car style racers, kart racers, motorcycles, drag racers. There is just going to be a complete gamut.
Now the weather, always a factor here in Northeast Pennsylvania. And race car drivers, they don't just sit around all winter. A lot of them, you said, it moves indoors, and there's a couple events coming up.
You got that right. Indoor racing takes place now. Banquet season is underway as well, but indoor racing is going to be in full swing here. A couple of shows coming up. Trenton, New Jersey has one December 19th indoors at their arena down there. And it's actually part of a series which is conducted by Area Auto Racing News out of Trenton, New Jersey. And then after that, they'll move to Atlantic City at Boardwalk Hall for the finale of that two-race series. And they just pack them in for that. You'll see probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 70-plus cars just in the TQ midget division. They'll have carts there. They'll have slingshots. They pack the place. There's not a seat to be had. So if you're going, you need to get your tickets pretty soon.
And, you know, you hit on banquet season. You always talk about this racing family that it really is around here, and I guess wherever you go. And there was a banquet that took place, the Checkered Flag Fan Club Banquet. You told me a little bit of background and what it's all for, and I was floored by it.
It's a pretty cool deal. It started back in 1951 by Annie and Bob Polson, I should say, her husband, that, you know, let's do something for all these drivers. And you think back then at that point, you know, money was really not a big factor. And if a driver got hurt, what happens to them? Well, you know, they're out of work or something. And these guys basically put this fund together, which helps defray some of their costs. If they were out of work due to a racing-related accident, then they were able to send a couple of bucks their way, and it's been going on ever since 1951. At the end of each season, as a matter of fact, the first Saturday in the month of December, they always get together, usually in Kutztown, where they're pretty much located, and they invite all champions, from track champions to series champions, and they have this great banquet. They present them with these really cool trophies. They give out a lot of special awards. They recognize a lot of people in the business, and it's really a cool deal. During the summer months, spring and summer months, they'll go around to each of the tracks and solicit new members and also sign up previous members to keep the fund alive. So it's a really neat thing, and it's been going on for a long time, and it's very well supported by a lot of racers.
If you would like to meet some of the racing family from around here, make sure you get out to that Laurel Mall show. And if you want to hear more from Dino, keep it here at FYI for regular segments. And also you can read his work in the Standard Speaker as well. There's some bonus content from that interview with Dino Alberto online at facebook.com/FYI News 13. Now, two quick notes before I get to these scores. You can look at them. Don't close your eyes. I just want to let you know most of the high school sports schedule wiped away for Thursday evening. I did see Shenandoah Valley at Panther Valley still on, but I would double check on that if you're interested in going to that game. Now on to the FYI Standard Speaker scoreboard. The Tamaqua boys basketball team is still undefeated, and so are the Shenandoah Valley girls. We'll be right back. Thursday is $1 burger night at Bottlenecks. Get a juicy 4th pound burger for only $1 all night long.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news. First tonight, happy birthday to Patty Pavuk. This wish comes with love from Mom, Dad in Heaven, John, Pete, and Rosemary. Our Talk of the Town report, Hazleton Trinity Lutheran Church, located at Church and Hemlock Streets, will be holding their Hazleton Trinity Nursery and Kindergarten School annual Christmas program, titled The Gigantic Star, Friday, December 19th. The show will be held at 10 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. Everyone is welcome to attend. And finally, a frozen pierogi and Christmas cookie sale will be held Friday, December 12th at St. John the Baptist Byzantine Catholic Church in Lansford. You can pick them up from the church 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Place an order, just call 570-645-5656. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Edwin Henry Rickenbacher, formerly of West Hazleton, Memorial will be held Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. at the Bethlehem Lutheran Church. Arrangements are under the direction of the Hardage Giddens Funeral Home. Robert M. Veet, Sr. of Hazleton. Mass is Friday at 10 a.m. in the Annunciation Parish at St. Gabriel's Church. Friends may call at the church from 9 to 10 a.m. The Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Miriam Diane Torres Aranda Roland of Eagle Rock. Memorial will be scheduled for a later date. Arrangements are under the direction of the Joseph B. Conahan Funeral Home. Francis E. Kelly of Hazleton. Services will be held at the convenience of the family. The Boyle Funeral Home is assisting the family with the arrangements. And Joan Catherine Gillott. Graveside service will be held Saturday at 10 a.m. at the St. Patrick's Cemetery in McAdoo.
And we're back here with PPL's Melinda Stump. Thanks for joining us and happy holidays to you.
Thank you for having us. I'm excited about the holidays.
Yes, and as you can see, SSPTV, we're using more electricity. We have our tree up, and I know you at home, you'll be cooking more, using more electricity. So today we're focusing on some safety tips when it comes to your home this holiday season, right?
That's correct. Safety is extremely important to PPL. And we found out that 130,000 people have house fires during the month of December. So we want to get the message out there to make sure that you are safe during the holiday seasons.
Electricity is very important to all of us. We couldn't function without it, and we are putting more lights on, especially we're using electrical outlets, and hopefully we're using them as we should be to avoid such accidents from occurring. But there are some tips when you're doing your decorating that you can follow along at home with these simple tips.
That's correct. So many of you go out and chop down your tree, and that's very, very exciting. But when you bring that tree in the house, it's really important that you make sure it's hydrated. In addition, you want to keep all decorations, including Christmas trees, at least 3 feet from your heating equipment or open flames, such as candles or fireplaces. You want to turn off all indoor and outdoor electrical decorations and heating equipment before leaving the home or going to bed. And always unplug your electrical decorations before replacing the bulbs or fuses. That's an interesting tip, but sometimes people don't think about that. And I know when you get up, when you're getting really excited about putting up your lights, you sometimes staple them. Be careful when you're stapling them not to staple them into the electrical wires. That can cause a problem.
Some other tips you have to avoid fires in your home. Never leave a stove or toaster or oven unattended. Again, it's the hustle and bustle of the holidays. Some of these things might seem like we should know not to do it, to be there and attend it, but you get busy and we're all trying to multitask.
That's correct. That is correct. In the holiday season, we're cooking, we're doing a lot of things. We're trying to make something and then we're walking away. So it's really important that when you're cooking, you never leave your stove unattended. We at PPL want to keep all of our viewers, all of our customers safe, so please be safe this holiday season.
And you could also visit the website holidaysafety.org for more safety tips. Join us next week with PPL.
FYI, Ladies' Night at Sophie Jewelers at the St. Clair location and the Laurel Mall location scheduled for Thursday. It benefits the Schuylkill United Way and the United Way of Greater Hazleton has been postponed until Friday. You can go to Sophie Jewelers' Facebook page for more information. That's it for us. Take it easy, everyone.